Welcome back, and here is an interesting category played in the Negro Leagues. Now, I don't know how often they'll use this because for some teams, there are probably not many people that are obvious. Like, I don't know, the Orioles might not have someone who's pretty obvious. Yeah, I can only think of like two people. But let's just get started. Let's just do the Padres column first because I probably won't get that great of a score because I never get good scores on Padres columns or rows because I just don't know about the Padres. But I do know that Gaylord Perry is in the Hall of Fame and pitched for them. So did Charles Nagy, 0.4%. Pitched like 3 games for the Padres. Padres and Dodgers. How about Al Ferrara? 0.2%. Look at that picture. Looks really weird. 6-war season Hall of Fame. Let's think of someone like a pitcher from the 1800s, like Candy Cummings. He had to have gotten 6-war. 0.007%. Inventor of the curveball. And let's go with Andy Cooper. People don't know who he is. 0.03%. He was a relief pitcher, which is why people don't know him in the Negro Leagues. And then let's go with Dan Bankhead, 0.5, and Dave Pope, 0.2. That might have been the best guess I could have had. I'm not entirely sure, but Dave Pope was the guy I was thinking of who played for the Orioles and also played in the Negro Leagues. And then Dodgers 6-war season. How about Waddy Clark? Watson Clark. Did he do that? Yes, 0.001%. And then Terry Turner definitely did that. He had like 9 WAR in a season. Rarity scored a 4. 1906, he had like 9. 9.3. And yeah, I think that is pretty good. I don't know who I could have gotten for Padres Hall of Fame that would have been better. There's 13. Raleigh Fingers might have been better. Probably not, because he didn't win a Cy Young with it, but Gaylord Perry only played 2 seasons for them. And then Mike Piazza's recent. Ozzie Smith people will know. Dave Winfield played a lot of years for them. McCovey maybe. McGriff was good with them. Greg Maddux people should know. Ricky Henderson people should probably know. And then Rich Gossage, he was on the World Series team, so people would probably know that. So is this the best score I could have gotten? Maybe. But probably not, because Bob Wilson, never heard of him. 1 for 5 with a strikeout. That's probably why. And then Indians, who we have? Dave Pope, Quincy Troop. Totally forgot that he played for the Indians. Anyway, yeah. longest playoff games in MLB history. You know, what I really, really want an extra inning game in the World Series. We haven't had any extra inning games this postseason. In fact, we haven't had many great games this postseason. I mean, this game was pretty good. I was at this game, so it kind of sucked for me, but this was a good game. And then the other two were not. And then this game had a great ending. But it wasn't really a great game because nothing really happened for the first 7 innings. And then this was a great game. And then game 4 was a great game. And then this was a great game. So by my estimate, we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 great games out of 36. Which, if you know anything about math, that is not a great percentage. So, I really hope that there could be some great games this World Series, because while both LCSs went to 7 games, they weren't great. I know people will say they're great because, oh, there was the drama between Garcia and the Astros. I don't care about that. That doesn't make the games necessarily better if they're not very close. Like the last one, although Garcia went like 4 for 5 or whatever, it wasn't a good game. And Game 7 being bad really makes the whole series not as good. Let's see. Speaking of, this game, Game 7 of the 2016 World Series, most overrated baseball game ever. That's what I'm going to leave it on.